Hey you guys, it's Amber here. Welcome back to day 25 of our Business Building Bootcamp Challenge. We are still covering the Knowledge is Power section, learning your compensation plan, knowing how it works, and making it work for you. We're going to take a look at the compensation plan itself here. Zoom in just a little bit. Today we're going to start talking about section 7. We have covered 1 through 6 so far. Now we're on section 7. This is your Plexus pay points. For each ambassador that you sign under you, Plexus gives you a certain amount of points. And it's on a scale that goes down. As you go down in levels, you get less points for those lower levels. And you get paid for up to 7 levels deep. So if you look here, you've got your levels 1 through 3, you get 5 points. Level 4 ambassadors, you get 4 points. Level 5 ambassadors, you get 3 points. Level 6s, you get 2 points. And level 7s, you get 1 point. Now, the way this works is this is basically our profit sharing plan. With Plexus, the minute you sign up as an ambassador, you are automatically qualified for profit sharing, which is awesome because a lot of companies will not do that. And the way that Plexus does this is they take, when they get to the end of the month, I don't know the exact calculation, the exact formula they use, but this is a basic idea of what they do. They take half of the company's profit for that month, and they take it and use that to run the company. The other half of it is then divided out based on a formula and distributed to their ambassadors. And this right here is how they determine how much each ambassador will get. What they do is they take that remainder of the profit and they divide it by the number of ambassadors that we have, and they calculate how much each pay point is worth. And then they look at your pay points, they look at your team, and they see how many ambassadors you have under you, and they calculate, all right, so pay points are now worth this much for this month, and we're going to multiply it by how many points this ambassador has, and that's how much we're going to pay that ambassador. So it's a really simple formula that they do that's really easy to keep up with. When you start building your team, like I said, you sign level 1, and you get 5 points on that person. For each person they sign, you're getting another 5 points for each one. Well, they add up really quickly. And in order to see just how quickly they can add up, we're going to look at the power of 3. You may have heard some of us talking about the power of 3. This is a chart that shows you the power of 3. When we first sign up, one of the first things we like to do is we try to get 3 ambassadors signed up under us so that we can go silver. We get a bonus for that, right? Which is awesome. Okay. But here's how that 3 people can really change your life. If you have 3 ambassadors under you, and they each sign 3 ambassadors under them, they duplicate you. They do what you did. They just sign 3 more people. And then they teach that 3 people to sign up 3 more people. All right. As you keep going down, the points start adding up. All right. You see here, your level 1s, they're each worth 5 points. This is you. Level 1s are worth 5 points. That adds up. You've got 15 points right off the bat for those. Okay. As it goes down, your level 2s, all right? If each of your level 1s sign 3 people, you now have all of these level 2s right here. All right. Then it just keeps growing because each section you've got a few more people, and it just keeps multiplying and multiplying, and it adds up quickly. And you see out here, for your level 1s, you've got 15 points. Level 2s, you've got 45 points. Level 3s, you've got 135 points. Those points are adding up really quickly there, guys. Okay? And all you did was sign this first 3 people. All right? As you keep going down, you see, and they've calculated it for us. All right. I'll quit moving this mouse. These little buttons will disappear for us so that we can see the bottom. As you grow your team, you see that you have now, just by signing 3 people and them duplicating that process and then each signing 3 people, everybody signs 3 people, it's all they need. You've got a total of 3,279 ambassadors. All right. That's a total points of 4,893 points. Guys, that's a good bit. All right, so let's pull up our calculator and let's add that up and let's see what that comes up to. All right, we have figured out that, I said they take the profit, they divide it out based on how many ambassadors we have and figure out what each pay point is worth. The company has guaranteed us that a pay point will never drop below $1.80. But typically, here lately, the pay points have been floating somewhere around an average of $3 per pay point. Last month, I do know that it was $2.85 per pay point, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I think that it was, if not, it was within a couple of cents of that. But I think it was $2.85. So we're going to use that as an example. So last month, if you had 4,893 points, all right, and each pay point was worth $2.85. We're going to multiply by $2.85. You would have had $13,945 worth of income from just your pay points. That's not including your commission. That's not including the retail override commission of the people that are under you. That's just from pay points, guys. That is substantial income. That is more than I make a year driving a bus. And you could have made that in 1 month with Plexus. So the potential for income is really great with Plexus. And it's just about, build your team and let your team, let your team build for you too. Now, we do talk about you like to build your team wide. You like to sign as many level 1s as you can. Let them work for you and sign these level 2s and 3s because they are worth more points if they're up here. It's great that your team grows deep, but you want to actively continue to grow your team wide. Meaning, sign your level 1s and 2s, and then let them grow deep. But grow wide, you get more points for it, and you can you have a little bit more income potential by growing wide instead of deep. But like I said, just that 3 people, look at the power that gives you. So the power of 3 is very strong in the Plexus pay point scale. And that's how, like I said, it's really simple how pay points work. And it's really not hard to keep up with and calculate. When you go into your back office, it'll tell you how many qualified points you have for the month. You can keep track of that all month long, how many points you have, and figure out and you can average. You know what? Let's do this. Like I said, they average around $3. What if they were $3 this month? 3 times $3. Oh, that is $14,679 income for the month. I'm just saying, guys, it's huge potential. So, knowing how your pay points work also helps you to know why it is important to build a team under you. And like I said, just 3 people can be the start of a huge team. Okay, that's a lot of people. 3,000 ambassadors under you is a lot of people. Just by you signing that first 3, but you got to teach them to duplicate themselves. So, like I said, that's how the pay points work, and that's how you will know how important it is to keep your ambassadors active and qualified so that you get paid points on them. Remember, for them to be active and qualified, they have to be active. They have to have their auto qualification turned on and have 100 PV go through their account every month. And they're considered active. So keep that in mind, okay, guys? That is everything. I will post a challenge quiz for you guys on the on the Facebook group, and you guys can continue on. And I will see you guys tomorrow with a new challenge.